Danielle Cannon here from Fiction Atlas Press, and today I'm going to tell you about some indie books that you might enjoy if you're a fan of V.E. Schwab's A Darker Shade of Magic. And today is a very special episode because this is our 200th episode of the Indie Connection. So I want to do a book that I thoroughly enjoyed, and here are some indie books that I think you might like as well. The first book I have for you is called A Thief in Farshore by Justin Fike. A new world, a fight to the death. Her adventure has only just begun. I'm Charity, and before I saved the world, I was just a common thief. Also a drunk, rabble-rouser, harlot, and blasphemer, according to the magistrate, who sentenced me to 10 years of forced labor in Farshore, the Emperor's new colony across the Great Sea. You'd think that stepping off a prison ship on the ass end of the world was bad enough, but everyone in Byzantia has heard the stories. The pioneers who first settled this strange new world discovered horrible monsters, wild magic, and mythical creatures in the hills and forests beyond the city walls. Turns out all those nasties we didn't believe in were waiting on the far side of the world to eat us for lunch. A smarter girl than me would have kept her head down until she figured out which end was up. But how do I spend my first day in Farshore? Assaulted the governor, offended the gods, and got myself sentenced to fight in the bloody games of the arena before sundown. I survived Byzantia's tangled streets by thinking fast, running faster, and never letting anyone get too close. But I soon realized I was going to have to do the one thing I swore I'd never do again if I wanted to survive long enough to make it home. Trust someone. The second book I have for you is called Thief by Sarah Jane Leo. Happily Ever After doesn't come without a price. Anyone desperate enough to dwell within the crumbling city of Aloria knows that nothing in life is certain save for two indisputable facts. Everyone has a dream, and everything has a price. Driven from her home while she was still just a child, Sevi managed to survive Aloria's cruel streets using only her sticky fingers and indomitable spirit. She's never had any qualms about taking what she wants, so when the love of her life is suddenly stolen away from her, she will stop at nothing to get him back. Murder, black magic, and demonic pacts are of little consequence if it means Sevi finally has the chance to obtain her heart's desire. But is she willing to sacrifice her only friend to get the job done? In her obsessive quest for happiness, is there a line that even this selfish, self-proclaimed bitch won't cross? The third book I have for you is called The Thief Who Spat in Luck's Good Eye by Michael McClung. Amara is a thief with morals. She won't steal from anyone poorer than she is. Fortunately, anybody that poor generally doesn't have much worth stealing. Hallgren is a mage with a distaste for magic and a soul bartered away to dark powers. Together they embark on a quest for the fabled city of Tagath, where the secret of immortality is rumored to be hidden. But Amara and Hallgren aren't the only ones after the secret. Many others seek to utilize the hidden magic for their own twisted ends. And waiting in the ruined city with dark plans for the world are the twin gods, Ta-Agoth and Athagos, a brother and sister whose illicit passion is as destructive and vengeful as they are. Now, as potent sorceries clash in a violent struggle for domination over all that lives, Amara and Hallgren face a choice between the unthinkable and the unbearable, with the fate of the world hanging in the balance. And the last book I have for you is called A Tangle of Sleuth and Thief by J.S. Lockard. An impoverished rogue, a middling magician. When their lives become entwined, will they survive the maneuverings of a dark cabal? Erin wants out. Disguising herself as a boy to stay safe, the savvy 16-year-old thief just needs a little more coin to finally move her brother away from the cutthroat city slums. But when she's strong-armed into stealing a holy scepter, the feisty young footpad fears she's in over her head. Markham enjoys the good life, so the pampered son of a powerful magic user is horrified when his father ends his idyllic existence and sends him to study under his uncle in the bare-bones military clergy. And when a brazen burglar snatches his uncle's symbol of office, the naive recruit draws the inevitable duty of recovering the sacred artifact. Frustrated when her sibling refuses to leave town, Erin accepts an even deadlier job that threatens her dreams of freedom. And as Markham employs his rare gift for detecting lies to bring the bandits to justice, he worries the crimes could derail vital peace talks. Unwittingly caught up in a conspiracy, can these two unlikely heroes topple a sinister scheme? Okay, that's all for me this week. I'll see you next week on the Indie Connection. Bye!